Hey book buddies, and welcome back to another episode of Sarah's Reviewing Books. Do-do-do-do. The book that I'm going to be reviewing today is the third book in the Kiwis at War series called 1916 Dig for Victory by David Hare. And I really enjoyed this book so much. If you haven't seen my previous videos about the Kiwis at War book, this is a series of books written by 5 different New Zealand authors about Kiwi soldiers and nurses and such who served during World War One. They were made for the celebration of 100 years of World War One, and they're all based off of real events and letters and accounts from various aspects of World War One where New Zealand soldiers were involved. And in this one we are following the Pioneers Battalion in 1916, and they were the ones that went in and dug the trenches. So we have the New Zealand European soldiers, or the Pakeha soldiers from the Otago Mounted Riflemen who are in this, but also we also have a Maori battalion and Islanders battalion that are also part of the Pioneers. Like I said, they were the ones that dug the trenches, built the dugouts, and basically did all that kind of stuff. They weren't necessarily fighting. But if you want to know more, I suggest reading the book or doing a bit of Googling. It's really hard to summarize it. There's a lot that happens in it. So we kind of follow Leif McCarran, who is of Scottish descent and from the South Island of New Zealand, and also Tamati Baines, who comes from Napier in the North Island and who is of Maori descent. And as they go off to join the great adventure that was considered World War One. This is probably my favourite book of the series so far, simply because I really loved David Hare's writing. There was a good amount of humour in it. Like, his descriptions just made the setting and the environment so much more kind of real that you could definitely picture it, and it was really, really cool. It also does, as with the other books, look at the reality of war, and you watch the characters change as they kind of experience the reality of war and the trench warfare that was World War One. I've given this book a 4 out of 5 stars. Definitely recommend reading it and the rest of the books in the series.